What is up, YouTubers? So today I have my buddy's G-body. He has one with the T-tops. It's all low rider. They did a tremendous job in the hydraulic setup. I can tell you, man, this car is beautiful. It is beautiful. So I'll give you a couple of pictures of nice little show of it. But so the problem that he's having is he has rust holes on his floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace this floor bed. So this is like I'm gonna have like a couple of parts to these videos. And just to keep it a little bit small, this is gonna be a little bit more detailed than just kind of blowing through everything. I've seen a couple of videos that people is doing these G-body floors and stuff like that, and great videos and stuff, and I would like to add to that too as well. But he has a couple of rust holes right up there. Let me see if I can bring it to you. It's all in here. So, oh yeah, that's a bad one. Yeah. So up there is pretty bad. My first attack is I gotta strip as much of this sealant off, this paint off, and anything else. Got to take this part of the carpet out, the seats. And then what I'm going to do next is, these are where the seats bolted to. So I'm going to have to go through these, and I want to save this brace here, this whole brace. Then there's another one that's right here. Then after that, I'm going to have to save this brace as well. That goes all the way across to the other side. So I'm going to have to take those out. I might have to re-tap these, and I'm probably going to look underneath these and do a final weld on these. Look like this one's actually broken, as you can see. So that'll be one that I fixed. This one's a little bit rusty. I might just replace those bolts with better bolts and weld in a new spot as well. The floor pans, I believe that he told me they only come up to a certain line, so I'm gonna have to fabricate some up here and finish that off. I'm glad the door still is gone, so that helps. But it's this black thing here that I need to take off, that protects the wires. That right there need to take off. Due to it being a T-top, I may take the door off the hinges. Those hinges right there, I'm gonna remove those and brace probably brace this. I'm gonna brace it like I would a convertible before I do any kind of cutting. Convertibles and T-tops, you really want to be extra careful with. Once you start welding on these floors, I'm gonna do one at a time. I'm gonna do this side first, and then I'm gonna jump over there because it seems like, I'm not sure, but that looks like Bondo over there. So that looks like that might be the worst end. I haven't went over there yet to analyze it, but yeah, I'm gonna do this one first because it seems like this is, even though that looks bad up here, this might not take too long. I like to try to leave, if there's good metal around it in this area, I'm not going to use the whole pan. I'm just going to use, well, I can't really determine that until I take these braces off and then strip every single thing down, so I know what I'm dealing with first. As far as how long this take, I really cannot, like I told them, I can't give you a time limit, because I can't give you a time limit and all of a sudden I'm not even done. So not saying that it'll take a long time either, but this is also a side job too as well. So there's a lot of after work doing. So, you know, I just want to make sure that when I do this, I'm taking my time at it. Because one thing about restoring these cars, I pretend like these cars is mine, and I treat these cars just like I would treat my own. So I'm going to take my time at it, get this done. So I will. Hey, baby. My lady's out here. Video. And so what I'm going to do is, so my first attack is I'm going to do the braces. I'm going to take the braces off, repair the studs, strip everything down to bare metal. Then I'll be able to see what areas that needs to be replaced and what areas that need to be repaired. So I'm a little bit worried about the side, but it seems like it's really solid on these sides here. That's just a pad that's in the way. Oop, found some rust. Yeah, this is pretty bad over here. See if I can stab it. No, it doesn't go all the way through, but it is pretty bad in this area. Screwdriver is your best friend. Yeah. So it's gonna be a messy job first, you know, gotta go through the mess. I may go to a place and get me a paint suit and kind of lay in here, and I think I'm gonna do this whole section here. So I'm gonna do from there and just kind of grind all this grime out. Start on this end first. Then after that, I'll figure out what to do, and then I'll definitely let y'all know my next step. So this video doesn't really talk much. I got his seat out. My beautiful 58. I'm gonna have to cover her up. And but yeah, I've been doing this for a while. I'm not a newbie or anything. I would like to get into the professional of this. Like, I did have a garage and bigger space, just times was hard, so I had to reset myself. But the truth is, it's reset myself is actually a lot better than I am now than I was back then. So I do miss my shop. I do miss my other garage, but you know, where I'm at now is way better. So that's all I gotta say. My life has changed quite a bit since then. So I'm just happy to actually be back to doing this again. So this is gonna be the first video, part one, intro of the, I'm not sure what year this is. I think it's like either 78 or 79 or 80 Monte Carlo. So, but yeah, it's a beauty. It's definitely a beauty. I do gotta make sure one thing. I gotta make sure the hydraulics is disconnected. Sorry, bear with me. He got a lot of keys here. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is disconnected. Good. So this is a setup. His homies did a good ass job on this. So yeah, I was just making sure that was disconnected. I don't ever want to start welding and you have this hanging out. Definitely. All right. Well, that's disconnected. Then I gotta disconnect his battery up here before I start welding as well, protect his electronics. Another thing you do before you start cutting and welding and all that other stuff underneath here, I am going to remove the gas line that's from here all the way up. Another way I can do it too is grab the flame resistant, heat resistant stuff and put over it. That way I ain't gotta mess with the lines. But to do it the best way is to just disconnect the line. When you disconnect the line, you got to make sure too that what is it called? You'll have fuel vapors. So you kind of want to give the car like I usually give it like 6 hours, like overnight. Just wait till overnight, let the fumes kind of go away. It's usually in the front and in the rear. I'm not worrying about the rear, but I am worrying about the front more. So now that I'm thinking about it, I think I am just gonna go ahead and just cover it up with heat resistant, flame resistant material. So I'll set this car on fire. But all right, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and get off this. I think I'm blabbering too much now. This is the part one, like I said. This is just the intro. The next one, I'm gonna be doing the stripping. I'll go through and strip everything, and you'll be able to you'll see me strip just for a little bit. Then after that, then I'll just finish up the rest. I'll show you how to take these brackets here apart, and I'll show you his floor pans, which is below that box. It's not, that's his carpet, but below it, they're back there. So all right, everybody, thank you for watching. I will see you later for part 2. Bye.